You probably think Seattle is a great place to retire, right? Beautiful nature, clean air, no state income tax. Sounds perfect. But here's the truth. It's not as simple as it looks. Today, I'm going to share 3 reasons why you should not retire in Seattle. And trust me, you'll want to hear this before you make any big decisions. Before we dive in, I'm Maggie, leader of one of Seattle's top performing real estate teams. This year, we closed 160 deals with a total sales volume of $200 million. Whether you are buying, relocating, or investing, we're here to help. All right, let's get started. Reason number 1, housing in Seattle is really expensive. Let's start with the obvious one, housing. A lot of people think, well, I'm retiring, I don't need a big house, or just downsize and it'll be fine. That sounds good until you actually look at Seattle's real estate prices. Right now, the median home price here is around $899,000, almost $1 million for an average home. And when the home itself costs close to $1 million, even a 1% property tax means you are paying about $9,000 every year. And here's the thing, unlike California, Washington has no cap on property tax increases. A couple years ago, some of my clients in Bellevue saw their property taxes jump 20% in a single year. That kind of unpredictability is a real risk when you are on a fixed income. If you are retired and living on a fixed income, that kind of housing cost can be a real burden. It adds pressure to a stage of life that's supposed to feel a lot more relaxed. Reason number 2, daily living and healthcare are more expensive than you think. Let me be direct about this. Seattle's cost of living is high. According to Investopedia, Seattle's overall cost of living is about 46% higher than the national average. So even everyday things, groceries, eating out, home maintenance, hiring someone to fix something, it all adds up fast. Then you got healthcare. Even if you're on Medicare, once you add a supplement plan, most people still spend about $2,000 to $3,000 a year, and for many, it's closer to $6,000 or more, depending on your needs. And remember, in retirement, your income usually stays the same, but prices, they keep going up. It's not that you can't afford it, but instead of enjoying your time, you might find yourself constantly managing your budget, checking your accounts, and trying to make everything fit. Reason number 3, the weather here is not for everyone. Seattle has a lot of rainy and gray weather throughout the year. According to NOAA, Seattle gets around 200 days a year of cloudy or overcast weather. From November through March, it's often gray, wet, and cold. And spring, honestly, it doesn't really feel like spring. April and May still feel like winter. Average temperature during those months usually stay between 35 to 45 Fahrenheit. If you're someone who enjoys sunshine, morning walks, or just sitting outside with a cup of coffee, you might find yourself spending way more time indoors than you expected. And sure, some people don't mind that, but for others, the lack of sunlight really affects their mood, energy, and overall quality of life. I'm not saying Seattle is a bad place to retire, but between the high housing costs, rising living expenses, and tough winters, it's definitely not the right fit for everyone. So, here's the question. If retiring in Seattle is so expensive, if the weather is not great, why are so many people still choosing to stay here for retirement? Let me break down 5 big reasons why, for the right person, Seattle can still be an amazing place to retire. First, Seattle summers are absolutely beautiful. Yes, I know it rains a lot the rest of the year, but once summer arrives, Seattle completely transforms. From June through September, the weather is almost perfect. Average temps are in the 60s to mid-70s, and it hardly rains, just a few days each month. And the daylight, we get 15 to 16 hours of sun in June and July. It stays bright past 9 p.m. You've got lake, forests, and hundreds of trails around you. Over 485 parks and 200 miles of walking paths in the greater Seattle area. Washington State is also home to 3 national parks, Olympic National Park, Mount Rainier National Park, and North Cascades National Park, plus over 140 state parks. So whether you are walking the dog, sipping coffee outside, or hiking through trees, it's peaceful, quiet, and honestly feels like the opposite of a big city. And because the greenery is so strong, the air quality is also excellent. If you love fresh air, green space, and don't mind a little bit moisture, summer here really delivers. Second, Seattle's healthcare is top tier. In retirement, one of the biggest concerns is, what if I get sick? In Seattle, you are covered. Within 30 to 40 minutes, you can reach some of the best hospitals in the country. UW Medicine, Swedish, Overlake, just to name a few. UW Medical Center is ranked #1 in Washington and top 15 nationwide. They've got highly ranked specialists in cancer, heart care, and senior medicine. Yes, healthcare can be pricey, but if you got insurance, you'll have access to some of the best care in the US. So my mom moved to Seattle to retire a couple years ago. And recently I asked her, what do you like most about being here? Without hesitation, she said, the healthcare. And here's the thing, my mom actually had access to top medical resources in China, but she still feels that Seattle's healthcare quality and service level give her a unique sense of security and peace of mind. Third, no state income tax here. Washington is one of just the 9 states with no state income tax. That means your pension, Social Security, and even investment income aren't taxed by the state. Depending on where you are coming from, that could save you $5,000 to $6,000 a year, and over a decade, that adds up to $50,000 or even more. More money in your pocket means more options for travel, better care, or just a more comfortable lifestyle. But here's something to keep in mind. While Washington has no state income tax, the estate tax exemption is only $3 million. So estate planning is still very important. Number 4, Seattle has a peaceful pace and a high-quality, well-educated community. Seattle strikes a nice balance. It has the energy of a big city when you want it, but it's also very quiet and calm when you need it to be. One key factor is that the overall education level here is very high. According to U.S. Census data, about 63% of people in the Seattle area hold a bachelor's degree or higher, and over 25% have a graduate degree, well above the national average. That translates into a community that's generally respectful, rational, and inclusive. If you live in a middle class or above neighborhood, your neighbors tend to respect privacy and keep things quiet. But they also step up when someone needs help. Some people talk about the Seattle freeze, the idea that locals aren't super outgoing. But honestly, for retirees, that can actually be a good thing. It means less noise, less drama, and more peace. Number 5, Seattle has a diverse, multicultural community. Seattle and the surrounding areas are home to a rich mix of cultures. On the east side, in places like Bellevue and Kirkland, you'll find significant Asian, Indian, Middle East, and European populations. This diversity shows up in grocery stores, restaurants, and neighborhoods. You can find H Mart, 99 Ranch, TNT, Ojimaya, and PCC, each offering foods from different cultures. Craving Vietnamese pho, Korean barbecue, Indian curry, or Italian, you'll find it all within a short drive. Washington's healthcare system also offers interpreter services in multiple languages at most major hospitals. Whether you're from another country or simply appreciate cultural diversity, Seattle offers a welcoming environment. So, is Seattle right for your retirement? Here's what I really want you to know. There's no perfect answer when it comes to retirement. Every city has its pros and cons. But what matters most isn't just the housing costs, the living expenses, or even the weather. It's your lifestyle, the people you care about, and what truly makes you happy. So what do you think? Is the greater Seattle area a great place to retire? Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And in the next video, I'll walk you through how to actually choose a retirement home in Seattle. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. I'm Maggie. I'll see you in the next one.